In 2017, my E3 video was arguably the cringiest one out there. Main issues: sky-high rates of audio crackle, and more lines not remembered than a year 2 assembly. That may be true, yet for some reason I made a sequel. These videos mean something to me. They may be badly edited, badly scripted, but I put work into it, and they generate a lot of memes, so I'm gonna keep them going.
Oh, oh, ow, oh, oh, God, oh, that definitely ruptured something. Ow. Yep, this is why I don't film outside.
So, starting with EA's conference, which was not so much new games as it was advertising DLC. Free DLC at least, or so we've been told. Battlefield confirmed they're going to be adding the Pacific Theatre, which would have been really welcome a fucking year ago, although it appears to be incredibly inaccurate because we all know this is not what the Pacific Front looked like. This is historical accuracy. The new stuff for Apex Legends was the announcement of Season 2, which would really shake up the meta of both the game itself and the amount of loots for each character. Move over, Rafe. Watson's gonna be the new way that browsers of Rule 34 will be introduced to Apex Legends. Okay, edit, I've checked Rule 34. Yep, Rafe is still definitely in the lead. In fact, there isn't really that much Watson hentai. Get working on it. And they're also adding the L-Star, because putting an infinite ammo LMG into a Battle Royale game poses no problems whatsoever. But Apex wasn't the only thing from Respawn Entertainment, although unfortunately this thing isn't Titanfall 3, but instead we're getting Jedi Fallen Order, or Star Wars, a Respawn story. This game's giving me Metroid Prime feels, although a bit linear from what we saw and probably better to play than it is to watch. But that wasn't the only Star Wars news we got this E3, so we're getting LEGO Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga. Now, I know it's a children's game from a franchise they add to every year, so why do I mention this? Well, I try to make these videos as funny as possible. I want to be serious for a moment, as I want to remind you that even if this game has more content, characters, and effort put into it, it just won't hold up to the pinnacle of gaming that was LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. There can be no other. Okay, maybe one other. All were left in confusion when it was revealed that Fallout 76 was going to be getting a Battle Royale mode. People were not sure what to be more shocked about, the mode itself, or the fact that its inclusion isn't actually an overambitious lie. However, Bethesda came to the startling realization that people are actually more likely to buy a game if they know the people developing it have souls, as the stage was given to Tango Gameworks and Ghostwire Tokyo, and all we've been told is that
we are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky.
But you know what? With a personality like that, I think I'll put my skepticism aside for the time being. This effectively looks like a playable version of the Ronin scene in Avengers Endgame, and it looks promising, and I cannot wait for the sequel. Ghostwire. We still here just to suffer every night. Although on the subject of the Avengers, Hawkeye was suspiciously absent from the trailer for Square Enix's Avengers, a game which deals with the Avengers fucking up big time and disassembling, a concept which would have been really interesting to explore if it hadn't already been done in Civil War like 3 years ago, and something tells me this game isn't going to have an airport scene. Doom Eternal looks to be good, sentence needs reworking, please edit before recording. I wasn't meant to read that, was I? Ubisoft's presentation revealed to us that Watch Dogs is getting a third game, don't all applaud at once, which will take us to the land of Tesco's and knife crime, in Watch Dogs Legion. Many are excited to see the new system, which allows you to recruit anyone. First of all, it's an impressive E3 presentation for Watch Dogs, I ain't falling for that one a second time, and secondly, I managed to find some files on the game which actually details some more NPC design, which looks really impressive. So I managed to get my hands on a few production files for Watch Dogs Legion. First of all, it's, a slightly avant-garde approach Ubisoft are taking by doing all of their design sheets in MS Paint, but, it takes so much bravery to appear that vulnerable. But what this just looks like a bunch of red lines, but this actually how the NPCs are being programmed. So your main enemy here are going to be the police. Now, in stealth sections, they will walk around using any one of these directions. So when you start an encounter, it will just kind of randomly go to any one of these directions. So a policeman might walk, upwards, might walk side to side, diagonally. There might be two patrolling parallel to each other, kind of easy stuff. But of course, when one of them's been taken down and they're kind of alerted to it, things get a bit more crazy. So, they might take random turns, they might check multiple branches here. and the highest state of tension you can get to, which is when your character pulls out a spoon, they go into these kinds of formations. I gotta say, it looks like it's going to be a really immersive game. And while I would be more excited over the concept of a cyberpunk rendering of Britain, it's kind of dwarfed at this E3 by the— Oh my god, they put Fortnite from Cyberpunk 2077 in John Wick! CD Projekt Red is showing us the payoff of playing the long game, with them finally showing us the release date, which is ironically the same year that the prequel to this game is set in. But this wasn't the only long-awaited release date we got, as the Final Fantasy VII Remake was revealed to release next year as well. It looks to be a game that many of the fans have been waiting for, since Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VI are considered to be two of the best Final Fantasy games. Do I think they're the two best Final Fantasy games? Well, to that I say, bullshit. Halo Infinite is a game which I don't have the ability or care to purchase, but even I, a person with zero experience of Halo, can admit hearing the soundtrack crescendo at the end of the trailer made me weirdly excited. I guess with all the people singing the Halo theme in the bathroom, it really did something to me with this franchise.
So seeing as people singing a theme song in a bathroom apparently boosts your franchise's popularity, I'm going to put that theory to the test by trying to boost my own channel. I'll sing my theme song here, although technically it's someone else's mashup, I really am a filthy pirate. I'm going to sing my own theme song in here, and hopefully that'll get me more views in my next video. Wish me luck. Fua fuari, fua fuari, anata o namae o kiru, sore dashite ega o minaru.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Fuck, it's for a video, man, it's for a fucking video!